Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Let's start off with prep, and I think that skin prep is very important. I already did my skincare off camera, but I will show you guys what I did to achieve this glow. The first product being from Pacifica. This is their facial oil serum. Then I went in with some vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. It's their illuminating lotion, also from Pacifica. It's the Dreamlit hyaluronic acid and vitamin C lotion. And to bring together the glow, I went in with the Origin Youthtopia peptide plumping apple cream. And then for some hydration for the under eyes, the creamy eye treatment with avocado from Kiehl's is truly my go-to for my eye creams. And then also another OG of mine is the Summer Fridays. It's Shade Drops sunscreen. Okay, so let's start with the makeup. The one OG primer I have been stuck with, and I think I'm married to this, honestly. The One Size Secure the Glow primer. So this I truly love because it just gives just like that instant glow. If you've been following me for a while, I like to drag all my products from skincare to makeup all the way down to my neck and décolletage area, so that for your skincare, your skin can indulge truly like the product, and then for makeup so that everything matches. If you're into just very glowy makeup looks, or if you have combo skin like me and you don't like your makeup to look dry and patchy, this is a good one to get your hands on because it truly just gives you that full hydration moment. And I have come a long way with makeup in general, and this foundation from Patrick Ta, I've never used such a skin-like foundation like this one. Truly is so sheer. Makeup tip I like to do is put it on my hand, just one pump, just like that. This is the Pro Foundation 56 brush from the Sephora collection. And I like to just dab it. I see the sheerness of this. And then I just like to drag it down to my neck. And I'll just go on and get any extra spots that I feel I may have missed. And now I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. With all of my beauty blenders, I used to wet them a bit, but lately I've just been liking just spraying a little bit of some setting spray. Even though this brush did the job, I like to do extra and really perfect the base of my foundation and just smooth it out with my beauty blender. This is also another good makeup tip that truly does help, for me at least. Try it out. When you're done with finishing the video, get some form of inspo and encouragement to kind of use these tips for yourself. And I want you guys to come back to the video or message me on Instagram saying I loved your video and I can't wait for more, and your makeup tips truly did help. So now for the brows, I like to use the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. If you really want to get your hands on this, I truly do recommend it. It just truly does the job, and your brow hairs, I will tell you, will not move at all. It's the flexible lifting gel, Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty, if you're watching this, I would love to be on your PR list, you know, in the future, in the near future. Let's chat, you know, let's have a chit chat. When it comes to my brows, I like to just, makeup tip if you're into the fluffy brows, I like to first brush it forward. I really like to get into the hairs and work them out so that they will cooperate. I like to brush them up slowly, but with this product, I'm telling you right now, you have to be kind of fast with it, because if you don't, you will have stiff brows in one area. But as you see, I love a fluffy brow moment. It truly not only lifts your eye, can you see that? It gives you like a literal brow lift. So I like to kind of in the front have it be a little bit more lifted and fluffy, because when I fill my brows, I like to have it be a little bit more fluffier all around, but especially in the front, so that the sparse areas where I have like, you know, my sparse brows, my sparse areas in my brows, it doesn't really show. This brow gel truly does the job. Makeup tip for brows is, if you want that like really fluffed up look, you use the same brow gel at least 3 times. And if you want an extra bonus, girl, you go over it the 4th time, okay? And that's me. I'm that girl, okay? I'm that girl. I will literally go over my brows. I don't care. I just love a fluffy brow moment. I've come a long way with my brows and how I do them and how I like them to what I want to get done to them, and I'm truly happy to be saying I love a fluffy brow moment. And I know exactly how I want them, and I've mastered it, and I'm so happy that I've been able to just master my routines from my foundation to my brows. So I'm gonna let these marinate and kind of sit, and then we'll get into the next step of this updated makeup routine. I am gonna go on and do my concealer, and if you guys know, you know I'm obsessed with this one. It is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Use my dual-ended makeup brush. This one is the IT Cosmetics one, and just get the product from the back of my hand. I just apply it to my under eyes. I feel like when you are applying your concealer directly on your skin, it can get patchy, I feel, in my opinion, because you don't really have much control besides the swipe. And when you do it on your hand, it's a little bit easier to kind of blend out compared to like the cakiness of just fully putting it on your skin. So that's my recommendation when you are doing your concealer, and you literally just, not even a lot, truly just like that much. This concealer, I've been using it for honestly 3 years. And what I love about it is the not only buildable coverage, because it's very buildable, and I sometimes will wear this on its own and kind of like a foundation, but what I love about it is buildable coverage, but how lightweight it is. Like, do you guys see? It's very lightweight. And it doesn't give like that cakey feeling. So you can kind of work with it, and it's very workable. And not only that, it has skincare benefits. So this is the shade Fair 4. I feel like it's a very universal shade. So if you're looking for a very universal type of shade, I would go with that one to just spot conceal on the areas on my skin, and then I'll go in again and use my beauty blender again and just smooth everything out and make sure it's all blendable. Now I'm going to set this with the Huda Beauty, my go-to of mine, Easy Bake Powder. And I like to use a powder puff. This one, you can get one off Amazon, Sephora. Of course, everything I'm gonna have linked down below for you guys so that you could get your hands on these, and you truly do need this. Let's get into the bronzing. I've been using this for so long. It's the Merit Bronzing Balm, and it comes like this. And when it comes to bronzing, I'll take my brush, use the other side of the brush, and just get it a good amount on my makeup brush. For my face shape, I like to apply the bronzer on my top parts of my cheekbones. when I apply it on the top of my cheekbones, it truly just instantly like lifts my face. It's such a pretty bronzy color. Use it on my jawline. I'll drag it down. And it's very blendable and it blends like a freaking dream. Do you see that? Okay, when it comes to my nose contour, I have come a long way as well, but the method and techniques that I've used has not changed a bunch. Only thing I've changed is how I apply my bronzer on my nose. I like to just put it all over my nose. I will just apply it directly all over my nose and I will drag up. I like to drag it up into my brow bone and kind of blend the product into my brow bone area to kind of carve out my brow bone area and blend everything out in general. I'm gonna go in with my Ride or Die It Cosmetics Sun Blush in the shade Sunlit. Hands down, this is my go-to, and I'm gonna show you why. It's very universal, and it's such a beautiful color. It's very pigmented, by the way. But one swipe got me to do both sides of my cheeks. Do you guys see that? And the pigment is real. Like truly, honestly, like what the heck? And the best part about It Cosmetics, they use skincare ingredients in all of their products, and all their makeup products are skincare infused ingredients, which is why I have gravitated honestly towards using a lot of their products as well. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is the payoff? Like, it's so pretty. And then I'll just kind of like blend it out and bring it up like that. Another tip is when you are doing your makeup, I think it's important to apply cream products first. It prevents the patchiness, and we don't have time nor a liking for patchiness on our makeup, okay? Sincerely, Ams, your makeup bestie. I am obsessed with the Dior Beauty Rosy Glow blush. So I'm gonna set the blush. And when I apply my blush, with my blush placement, I do like to do the same method that I use for my bronzing and when I contour. I kind of like to like blend it into my eye area. I'm going to go in with my Micro Smooth powder from Sephora, but you want to set your whole face after using all these cream products. And this is where I was telling you guys, it kind of calms the shine on your face. So I'm gonna apply it honestly everywhere, just so that it sets everything and it pulls everything together. So I like to just apply it on the top part of the bridge of my nose to give me a little button nose, and then I like to apply it on the tip of my nose a little bit on top. You see? To give it like that lifted look. And then I will go in with the skinny part and squeeze my beauty blender and just dab it out. This seems like a lot. I promise you, it's really not. Maybe because I've been doing this for so long, and this has been my routine. So you kind of get used to it, right? It's kind of like a sport. When you practice and go to like your, you know, like your private coach, and you've been practicing for so long, it kind of just becomes like a natural thing to you. That's how it is for me with makeup. And I want to encourage you all watching this. It's not going to take one time to master your makeup routine. Trust me, it's gonna take years, sometimes months, to literally master your makeup routine. So if your goal watching this, my besties, if your goal is to master your makeup routine, watch this video, save it, put it on in the background and pause, take screenshots, I don't know. Do whatever it takes to master it, and I positively guarantee you, you will master and have a set makeup routine. It took me years to not only master my makeup routine, but to learn, you guys, learning the different techniques, what works for your face. For me, I'm self-made. So I literally grew up in the era of watching my favorite YouTubers. And I literally just went from there. Desi Perkins, Katie, Nicole Guerrero, I Love Sarai. Those were like my OG girlies. Don't let, you know, the internet fool you into thinking that it's so easy and that it's like a one or done thing. No, But as you've seen, I just used my powder puff to set and kind of blend everything out. That's that. So let's finish these brows. So when it comes to my brows, no longer do I should say, do the whole 9. I literally have come so far, like I said, and I like to just make sure that everything is kind of up for that fluffy brow look. I like to use my Anastasia brow definer. I like to just literally just like that fill in the parts that need to be filled. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the whole 9 anymore. No, I just don't have the time, you guys. I don't have the energy. What I do like to do still is draw that little line to kind of carve it out on the bottom, and I just literally fill in where I feel needs to be filled in. So much more natural and not as bold and intense. And when it comes to the front, I'll just flick up and make it look like brow stroked hair-like pieces. And I've come to terms, my brows are not twins, they are sisters. Let's wrap this up. For lashes, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the My Lash But Better from Kiss Beauty. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? They are literally like my lashes, but way better. I'm gonna set my face with one and only go-to OG setting spray. When I tell you this setting spray combo will stay all day. Okay, I did my sister's and my mom's makeup. Their makeup stayed all day by using this whole combo. So I like to go in with the OG. They sent me this in PR. I need, if you're watching this, Urban Decay All Nighter OG, the All Nighter setting spray. Really quickly, because my battery's dying, girl. I'm gonna use the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Spray. This is the cherry on top. Makeup Forever, Wherever Walnut lip liner. My lip combo. And I'll just fill it in the rest of my lips. And now to top the whole makeup look, I'm gonna use a gloss. I already know, Fenty Heat Gloss, my go-to, and I'll just apply it honestly all over. I wanted to give one last makeup tip. This is for when you apply falsies. You always wanna make sure you blend them into your regular lashes. Of course, you wanna let it dry. Let the glue dry, and this will allow it to just really just dry onto your natural lashes. But I like to go in with my eyelash curler and just curl them. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, this one's a little bit more lifted, and then this one is more not as lifted. This is it for the makeup look. I hope you guys truly did enjoy my tips, my tricks. One last zoom in for the girly pops. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with a friend. Have a bestie that wants to learn more about makeup tips, techniques, beauty, fashion. You're at the right channel. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.